So the one thing you said to me was, really don't want a thatched cottage.
Yep.
Absolutely correct.
It's not that then. It's this one.
Very good. That's a relief.
Relief from this
Great
one.
relief. Yeah.
This is it.
That looks very nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks
great.
really interesting.
Used to be a 2 up, 2 down, 1640 it dates to.
Amazing.
And the current owners have been here for about 32 years, and they've renovated and extended.
Okay.
And I must say, it's absolutely immaculate
Is
inside.
it?
Yeah. Should we get in?
Let's go in.
Yeah,
Come on.
Fantastic.
I hope you're smiling at the other end. And I'm sure they will be when they get to see inside this cottage.
Mind your head.
I like the way you gingerly walk into a room,
I'm not quite sure.
step into the unknown.
Yeah, it is a bit.
So this is one of your reception rooms. There's
Okay.
another one through there. This
Okay.
is the oldest part of the house.
Right.
So as you can see, it's been really well done.
Yeah, how?
What do you think?
I quite like it. It seems nice. It's
Well, while you're there, why don't you just pop your head around there? and
Okay,
just,
good idea. Oh wow! Can I see this?
That's a lot bigger than I thought.
Isn't it lovely?
Yeah, terrific room.
This would suit us.
But also this room, you know, this part of it feels kind of quite snug.
Yeah.
But you've got that huge dining room
Yeah,
table
that's
down there as
lovely.
well.
Yeah. I like it.
And it's done beautifully, isn't it? You could
Yeah.
move in here straight away.
You could.
So this room seems to suit them, and I think the kitchen has potential to make them feel at home as well. So, Smiler,
Yeah, I like it.
do you?
Yeah, I do. What do you think?
Yeah, it's great.
And
It is quite small, yeah.
It is small, and you could, if you didn't want to have
Come out
this
here.
as an
Take the table
eatery,
away.
and have this as one big
Yeah,
kitchen.
That's gorgeous, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is nice.
Do you think?
It is lovely.
View of the garden. It's got the
Yeah.
range, which heats the water in the house.
Right.
It's a top-of-the-range kitchen. It is
beautiful. I
on the
think it's
small
lovely.
side, but there's another plan. Through there, there's an equally fantastic utility room, food preparation area.
Okay.
You could knock
Not
through.
through. That's definitely a possibility. I like it. I think that it's a workable kitchen.
There's also room for Michelle to work from home in a study off the main hall. So it's looking good downstairs. Robin hasn't hit his head once. Let's see if he can keep it up as we go upstairs. There are 4 good-sized bedrooms with features such as thumb-latched doors, and one of them even has enough space for an office as well as a double bed. They all share the family bathroom, but we're heading for where they might sleep. I was thinking of you here.
Right.
You've got
This
some
is nice.
Georgian windows, again,
Yeah.
very bright.
Yeah, it is
Not
really
double
bright.
glazed, so you can
No.
open the windows. I know they use the expression light and airy a lot, but this is,
It
isn't
is, isn't it? Yeah, it definitely is. It's a very airy room. I like
And
this room.
good ceiling height.
Yeah,
good
excellent
ceiling
ceiling
height.
height.
Oh,
And
she spied it.
I've
She
seen it.
spied it. I was wondering how long it would take you to see that. You've got storage all along this wall.
Yeah.
And then you've got your own ensuite, which I think you should go and have a look at.
Okay.
Take it and get the chest of drawers.
You do. Go and have a look as well, Robin.
One of the drawers. Oh wow, this is good. Shower and a bath. It's nice and
Absolutely,
light.
yeah. Shower for me, bath for you. Great.
Wonderful.
Excellent.
You've been smiling nearly all the way through, I think,
Yeah,
haven't you?
I
Which
know.
is a first for you, anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
While they're all smiles, it's time to head out to the garden to see if it's large enough to meet Robin's vegetable growing requirements.
Oh my goodness.
Nice, isn't it?
It's amazing.
What I love about this garden, you've got that fantastic seating area there.
Yeah.
And it's east-west, so you get the sun all the time.
Right.
And the whole plot is a quarter of an acre.
Right.
And lots of the plots of land around here are very, very large. Lots of the neighbours keep horses.
Right.
It is your typical shooting, hunting, fishing, you know.
Yeah.
I think you'd like it.
It's lovely.
Yeah.
It's quiet.
Yeah.
So let's talk money. What do you reckon it's on the market for?
450.
Oh, right, £450,000.
550, I would say.
£550,000, big difference. Why do you think 550?
Because I think there's a lot of house, the grounds are nice, where it's located is good, and it's to such a high spec.
Why do you say 450?
Because I like to get value for money.
You do, don't you?
I do.
Let me tell you that it's currently on the market for £550,000, but it's been on the market at 550 since Christmas. So the current owner will take sensible offers. So anyway, go and have a look around. Find out exactly which doors you're going to bang your head on, and I'll be around the front somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah?
Perfect.
Okay.
All right
Go
then.
get the coffee on.
I might do if you're a good boy.
That's really good.
Go and enjoy it.
Okay.
Okay.
So at £550,000, this property is £25,000 above their budget. But if they really like it, then maybe there's a deal to be done. It's got the 4 bedrooms they asked for, loads of wardrobe space for Michelle, a kitchen diner with good potential for expansion, and 1/3 of an acre of garden for Robin.
House is great. Yeah, really liked it. Love the garden. Would like there to be a flat area without trees over it somewhere where I could grow vegetables. And some concerns about geographical position.
I really like this house. It's got a lot of things going for it. So the only thing I would change about it would be the location, because it's not in the ideal spot. For me, I would like to move it a little closer to the part of the Chilterns we want to go to, because we're actually outside of that, we're in Warwickshire. And if it were there, it would be absolutely perfect, and I'd be putting in an offer.
Ah, you made it. No battling?
No battling.
Well, listen, you've seen 3 very different properties, so
We
I
have.
reckon we should go and reconvene somewhere else, and we'll talk about them all.
Okay,
How's that?
perfect.
That'd be fantastic. We'll be
Okay.
somewhere where they serve coffee.
You're still not a good enough boy. The highest points of the Chiltern Hills are both near Wendover in Buckinghamshire, at Haddington Hill and Coombe Hill, both of which rise to over 850 feet. And as to the lowest, I've got a fair idea about where that might be underground. The Dashwood Mausoleum stands close by St Lawrence's Church, which was built in 1765 for Sir Francis Dashwood as part of his West Wickham estate. It's a vast hexagonal monument built of Portland stone and flint, and 300 feet beneath it lie the caves of the notorious Hellfire Club. The club was a select and secretive gathering of influential and wealthy 18th century gentlemen, including government officials such as the Earl of Sandwich and the artist William Hogarth. Their meetings took place twice a month in this spooky setting. Here to guide me on the descent through the 1/4 mile of tunnels is expert Lisa Sheehy.
This is Paul Whitehead's cave. Incredible character. He was the steward and the secretary of the Hellfire Club.
Right.
So he kept all the minutes of these notorious meetings.
Right.
Just before he died, he actually burnt everything, so hence we've got this gap of information as to what went on. The urn that sits in there actually used to take his heart. When he died, he left in his will £50 to Sir Francis, who was a great friend of his, to buy this urn, to provide a housing for his heart that he also left in his will to him.
Right. So the heart's in that urn?
It used to be. Unfortunately, it got stolen. It was taken out and shown around groups of tourists, and unfortunately, one day it did go missing. About 1829, we understand. But then it goes on to the next chapter of Paul's story, in that he's seen walking the tunnels of the caves, looking for his lost heart.
Oh, it's been nice talking to you. The club was originally known by the name of the Friars of St Francis of Wickham, a spin on mock religious ceremonies. However, rumours abounded about black magic and debauchery, which resulted in their Hellfire Club nickname.
And so this is our banqueting hall.
Wow.
It's an incredible structure, isn't it? Yeah.
Just?
And this is where all the parties would have been held. It's an
Okay.
amazing place. It's 40 feet wide, and we're about halfway down the caves now.
So why have we got these tiny little rooms?
It's recorded in the days of the Hellfire Club. There would have been curtains here, and they would have been used for the friars' private devotions. They had a secret pact between them. They were influential men, and by 1762 the majority of British government was friars. So really, they had a pact that agreed that what went on in the club stayed in the club.
These caves and tunnels were dug on the express orders of Sir Francis Dashwood by local workers who were paid a shilling a day to create this secret meeting place for him and his Brotherhood of Friars. And the huge amount of chalky rubble they excavated was used to build what we now know as the A40, the road between High and West Wickham. Well, congratulations, you've spooked me. We're part of the Inner Temple.
We are actually at the Inner Temple now. This is the heart of the caves. And this is where the meetings allegedly took place. So we've got some influential men surrounding us here.
Right.
We've got Sir Francis Dashwood, we've got Lord Sandwich, who's the first Lord of the Admiralty, and we've got John Wilkes, who was the big name that really brought down the club in the end.
Right, what do you mean by that?
Well, 1762 was the time when English government was really sort of the majority of friars. And of course we were at war with France, and in 1763 the Treaty of Paris was signed, and John Wilkes was very much against that. So they became on opposite sides of the political sphere, and arguments started. So then they started personal attacks on each other, and these attacks went on very publicly in the media. But really, although they were personal attacks, what it represented was the fact that the secrecy of the club, that they, you know, the bond that they'd all had as brothers, was then blown apart.
And you've mentioned ghosts and the like quite a lot. Has anything ever happened to you?
Lots happened in here. Yeah,
In here?
yeah. There's lots of odd things. You know, padlocks get left unlocked when we know we've locked them, and just odd things happen.
Great. I feel a bit spooked though, do you?
It's a little bit spooky, doesn't it?
Listen, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself. After the club's demise, the caves fell into disrepair. They did, however, reopen in the 1950s as a tourist attraction, although the local vicar was heard to issue a warning about the eeriness of the place. Well, he certainly got that right. So yeah, it's great being back in the open air, but I really did enjoy that. Now then, it's time to find out whether Michelle and Robin have been enamoured by any of the properties that we've shown them. Well, look at us, guys, on top of the world. It's nice, isn't it?
It's lovely.
Absolutely beautiful view. I've got to ask you, have you enjoyed it?
Yes, really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's been good.
Let's talk about the first property. Great location.
Yes, very good location. Just not the property we were looking for.
How come?
It was the kind of property, if I visited someone there, I'd think it was a really nice place for them to live.
Right. Okay, the second property, you really liked the house itself.
Yes, the second was a fantastic house for us. The size of rooms were beautiful, it was unusual.
I know that you loved most of the house, actually.
Yeah.
You were really blown over by the kitchen, weren't you?
Yeah, terrific kitchen, yeah. Yeah, really good.
But again, the location wasn't as good as the first property.
No, the location wasn't good.
No, it wasn't.
And because the principal reason for moving, above and beyond anything else, is location, if we compromise on location, it really, we might as well stay where we are. So that is really crucial to the move.
Well, let's talk about the mystery property. Bit of a drive to that one.
It was a mystery.
Yes,
It was.
A bit of a trip.
Mystery boy was
it
two
would-
counters away.
Yes, well, you know,
It was a
but still,
fabulous house.
Yeah,
it was, wasn't it?
It was a really
And
lovely
furnished and all done with really good taste. No, I loved it.
And also,
Terrific
you
place.
were so close to the M40.
Yeah, yeah. I
Another
really liked
30
that.
minutes up it.
Yeah. Yes, I suppose at this stage we need to try and tick as many boxes as we can. I think that house, again, if it was in a slightly different location, we would have been putting an offer in. It's
Yeah.
fabulous.
The only reason we showed you it really was because, you know, the further away from
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
perfect location,
absolutely. The
you know,
better
the
value,
cheaper you're going to make
Yeah.
it. But you know, if that property was in the first location, you would literally be paying £200,000 more for it.
Yeah. So I think what we want to do from here on in is have a really good look and see if we can get the best of everything.
In the Chilterns.
And so I think we have to go away and talk about the compromises and decide where the compromises will be. And then carry on looking. But I think that we've really enjoyed looking at the houses. I thought the house today was absolutely lovely, and actually it heartened me.
That's why we
because-
watch the programme, because we
Yeah.
love looking at houses.
Yeah.
And I think although it was further away from where we wanted to be, some of the houses we've looked at I wouldn't have thought of looking at. So now it's opened up lots of avenues. So actually I'm quite excited.
Oh, good. Well, I wish you all the best in
Thank
your
you.
search.
Thank you
It's
very
been
much.
lovely meeting
It's
you.
been lovely meeting
You've
you
been great
too.
fun. You
Thank
really
you.
have. And I hope you end up here one day.
Thank you. I hope so too.
It's been great meeting Michelle and Robin, and I wish them well in their hunt to find their dream property. But I think that Robin is already living in his, and unless he finds an exact replica here, he won't budge. The problem is, for their current budget, I doubt this county will come up trumps. So Michelle may be on that dreaded commute for some time yet. I wish them well in their search, and I'll see you next time on Escape to the Country. And if you'd like to escape to the country in Northern Ireland, Scotland, Wales or England and need our help, please apply online at bbc.co.uk/be on a show.
On a mission to find health benefits hidden in our shopping baskets. Jerry Healy with Britain's favourite supermarket foods at 8 here on BBC One. Right now, over on BBC Two, tackling a rock face to rescue a climber with the Helicopter Heroes.